Okay, lovely food tubers, now it's time to learn how to do the perfect steak ever in the whole wide world. It will change the way that you cook steak forever. No more tough steaks. These are the 4 conventional prime cuts of steak. The sirloin, £32 a kilo today. Ribeye, that's £32 a kilo as well. Fillet, that's the prize jewels, £54 a kilo. And here, rump is £25 a kilo. I have a little secret steak that I'd like to tell you is my favourite steak, better than all of those 4 prime cuts. This, my friend, is the feather blade steak, or the blade steak, or in America you call it the flat iron steak. Look at the fat marbling here. It's absolutely delicious. If you give me the fillet, I'll throw it back to you. You give me this, yes mother, that's what we're talking about. Come and have a look at this as well. £17.90 a kilo for really good quality beef, right? This is the blade. So it sits about here, like that. So I want a feather blade or a flat iron steak, they'll do it for you. We're going to put a little bit of oil over the steak here. I'm going to go in with the steak. I'm just going to wipe my hands. Also, very importantly, do not take your steak from the fridge and cook it. Take the steak out of the fridge for an hour before you use it, cover it, let it kind of get to room temperature. If it's screaming cold in the middle and screaming hot on the outside, it's going to toughen up, be horrible and fairly miserable. If you love food, get a double steak. Now, there's a couple of little things you can do for a sort of beautiful natural flavour. My friend Adam Perry Lang, he used to like rubbing the steak as he turned it with a little garlic. It's very subtle. I actually really like that. This is thyme, you could use rosemary, you could use oregano. What I do is go into this pan and just take that fat and just give it a ruddy good whipping. And that will again put in beautiful flavour. You give it another little whip of the herbs. Let's come back to the steak over here. I'll cook this medium, okay, which is the max you want to go. This is nice. My wife would love this. I would like it a little bit more bloody. Look at that. Feather blade steak. It's just the bomb. That, my friends, will be the perfect steak. This was £17 a kilo instead of £54 a kilo for a fillet. Let's have a little try of this steak. So good. I prefer it to a fillet steak anytime. I'll be happy to never ever have it again. That is where it's at. So there you go, guys. That's the perfect steak. That's the feather blade steak or the flat iron steak. Amazing. Go talk to your butcher. And don't forget, if you're going to subscribe, please subscribe.